So let's walk through that deal then. You find it. How did you? What loan product did you choose? Why did you choose that? And then kind of getting the close, and maybe after that, kind of how your tenant search went, marketing for the property, getting the property ready, things of that nature.
I don't even know how we started. I guess it just popped up on MLS, and we went to see it, and we liked it. And while we were standing in the house, in the unit, we really liked it. It was totally redone, like gutted to the studs. He did a really, really nice job with it. Like, it was super high end. We were like, okay, this is like, if we're going to do this, this is a nice place to start for sure. And they,
well, the other biggest thing is we had to have at least 1.5 bathrooms.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
It was one of my pieces of criteria. And it's very difficult to find a duplex that has more than just a one full bath. So this one had the 1.5 bath and was done really nicely.
Yeah, so that actually I forgot about. Yeah, the 1.5 bath really narrowed our search.
It's a selling piece, yeah.
yeah. The 2 toilets was a key component for sure. But then from there, it was really just like talking to a lender and getting an idea of like what we could do. The nice part about that area that we were looking in was, or is currently, a 10-year tax abatement on it. We ended up paying $318,000 for it. And we pay about $900 a year in taxes on it because they're 100% abated on the improvements. So
wow.
From a monthly cost standpoint, it made a lot more sense just seeing that most of our payment was actually going to be going towards like our interest and principal versus school district taxes and things like that out in the suburbs was a big part of it. And so, we ended up finding the FHA product just because we didn't have the down payment money, even though we were selling our 3-bedroom in the burbs. We still at that point didn't have the 20% to put down. So we went with the 3.5% FHA basically out of necessity. Ended up being a great product. This was summer of 18, I think. So we locked in at that point, if you guys remember, it was like 3.5-ish, 3.25 was about the rates we were getting. We ended up falling out of contract, if you will, with that lender. They had an underwriter who picked some really weird nitpicky things in the house, even though it had been fully redone. Without getting too crazy into it, there was basically that area of the city was zoned or had been changed zoning so that no new multifamily could be built. So for whatever reason in the FHA underwriting, they found that in the case of a complete loss and totally burned down, that the city could not guarantee that we could rebuild it in the same way on the same place. Basically, the city said, we don't know what the laws are going to be in 30 years, but here's how you could do it now. And that wasn't good enough for the underwriter. So we ended up having to find a new lender with about 10 days to go. Or no, that was after our close. Or it was supposed to be after our close. And then we found a new lender and ended up having to move into her mom's house for about a month in order to get that closed. But we ended up getting it done after a little bit of some insanity and 2 different moves into a storage unit and made it happen.
You're really selling this lifestyle.
Yeah.